Igna uh on the quartet, sorry, sir. Dumbo is the chairman. He's the one chairing the National Conference Committee, and he's residing in Jinan City, Shandong Province. And Honorable Alfreda Ruth Tokba, she is the co-chair, the hardworking co-chair. She resides in Suzhou City, Jiangsu Province. And Harris Mboulo, which is me, the Secretary General, the General Secretary. I reside in Beijing City. And yeah, we are going to be here tonight. Honorable Kuko Brooks, she's the chair for the Cooking Committee. She resides in Jinan City, Shandong Province. Honorable Jefferson T. Anobakwandu, sorry, sir. He's the chair on sports. He resides in Suzhou City, Jiangsu Province. Honorable Lisa Wa uh, Sayan Lantu, sorry. She's a member of the cooking committee in Qingdao, and I show Qingdao is in Shandong Province, if I'm not mistaken. Honorable Blessing Hawa Washington. She's a member of the cooking team, reside in Nantong City, Jiangsu Province. Honorable Robert M. Mole. He's a chair on logistic, and he resides in Qingfu City. I don't know the province. Honorable Presidio Bamu Due, member of the Koki Committee, reside in Suzhou, Jiangsu Province. Honorable Wilhelmina Ya uh, Muyan, sorry, reside in Suzhou, and she's a member of the cooking team, and I think she's the chair on the subcommittee um for the decoration. And Honorable Abdel M. Conan, he's the PRO in the media chair, and he resides in Jinzhou City. And I show Jinzhou City. I really don't know which province is situated in. But yeah, those are the full members of the conference committee, headed by the Honorable Chairman, Honorable Igna. And also we have a subcommittee, which is the Miss um LSUIC committee. That is being headed by me, and the Honorable Vice President is doing extremely well in that place, making sure things are into place. Honorable Vice President, take this time to say thank you for your hard work, and thank you for always being there. And also let me take this time to say thank you to the Honorable Financial Secretary. Also, he's a hardworking man, always on our back and always giving instructions. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Not forgetting the Honorable President, who have always been here also. Honorable President, we'd love to say thank you. Thank you for always being here. And to all of the student body, to everyone who have taken on their precious time to be here, let me take this time to say welcome. Welcome to today's meeting. And this meeting is all about you getting to know about your conference. Yeah, getting to know about the conference. So Jinan 2026. I know this one is going to be a great one. Let's talk. Yeah, welcome to Ask Any Questions. And let's get ready together for Jinan. July is right here. I hope everybody is paying their dues. Okay, thank you, thank you. Let me take this time again to say everybody a wholehearted welcome. We are about to start this meeting, and let me just run straight. So today on the agenda, firstly, before I proceed, before we do anything, let's welcome Guy into our present. So, number one, the agenda is opening prayer. Please, can anybody volunteer to pray for us? Please, don't take much of our time, please.
That's bad.
Honorable, okay, thank you. That's
Most
bad.
great Father, we say thank you. Lord Jesus, we say thank you for bringing us together on this meeting. Lord, we are about to have our meeting. We pray for your protection. We pray for your guidance. We pray for your favor, oh God. We pray, oh Lord, that we have a fruitful discussion and we come to one understanding, oh Lord. Thank you, Lord, that your name be glorified. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray with thanksgiving. Amen and amen.
Amen, amen, amen. Honorable Charles, we just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. So second on the agenda is a welcoming remark and uh call to order for our meeting. So the agenda is placed right on my screen. I think each and every one of you can see. So I'll call on the honorable co-chair for the conference committee to welcome each and every one of us, and maybe one person from the audience can call this meeting to order, and so that this agenda can be used for today's meeting, and someone can second that. Thank you. Honorable co-chair, you're wholeheartedly welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Secretary. I want to take this time to welcome everyone of us tonight to this platform and this talk show on the theme Know Your Conference, Know About Your Conference. So feel free to ask questions whatsoever place you have doubt. We are here to clarify your doubt. We want to say you are welcome, our Honorable President. You are wholeheartedly welcome to this platform. Honorable Mason, you are welcome. Honorable Rufin, you are also welcome. We want to say welcome, everybody. So let us feel free to discuss about our conference tonight. Thank you, everybody.
All right, all right. Thank you, honorable co-chair. So yeah, now let me take this time to also three on the agenda is introduction of panelists, and today we have the vice chair, who's going to be one of the panelists, and the Secretary General, which is me. The National Financial Secretary is also going to be one of the panelists here today. The Vice President, um, and yes, so we gonna take time for each of us to introduce ourselves, and please don't take more than 2 minutes or 1 minute. So let me first start. Let me reduce my height because the most senior person here now on the panelist board is the National Vice President. So Honorable President, Honorable Vice President, sorry, we'll turn on to you. Could you please introduce yourself? Brief introduction. Thank you. Honorable Vice President, are you here? All right. Maybe the Vice President is busy. She got caught up with something. Now let's turn up to also the third, probably most powerful person on this platform is the Honorable National Financial Secretary, Honorable Mason, and he's on this platform as one of the panelists for today. So, Honorable Mason, can we get a brief introduction of you?
Good evening, everyone. I
Good
am
evening.
Noah Dave Mason Jr., the National Financial Secretary of LSUIC 2025-2026. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Vice Chair, could you just come in shortly as one of the panelists? Let the people get to know their panelists for today's meeting. Honorable Vice Chair. All right. Now, Honorable Chairman, are you on this platform? Okay. All right. Again, Harris M. Boulder is my name. The conference committee Secretary General. So I'm one of the panelists on this platform. We will be here answering all of your questions pertaining the conference that is going to be hosted within Jinnah City. So you're wholeheartedly welcome here, and thank you. So fourth on the agenda here, we have the conference overview. The conference overview. And that should be done by the chair. Honorable Chairman. Oh, he's not here. Honorable Co-Chair, are you here also? All right, let me take on that. So let
Yes,
me just
I'm
give a
here. I'm here, sir. I'm here.
all right. Since the
Yes.
chairman is not here, could you please give a brief overview for the conference? 8 minutes. That should last for 8 minutes, please.
So basically this year conference is our 20th anniversary, our time of existence in China since this union was founded. So this year we are celebrating our 20th anniversary. So there are a couple of things we are looking forward to in this year conference, and some of those things has to do with our our pool party, the election, the most important thing for for this year conference. And there are so many things we're looking forward to. So basically this year conference, we are hoping that it be like a 4 days conference at the grace of God. We're actually working on it. So it's going to be here in China at one of a very beautiful location or hotel. And you're going to have access to that hotel, and the hotel is going to give us the privilege to have access to the pool also. So we're looking forward to a beautiful experience this year. And then we are encouraging everybody to be a part of this year conference because it's going to be different, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be a memorable one. Yes, so as we dive deeper in this conversation tonight, you're going to learn more about the conference. So I will stop here for now. And another thing I want to measure is never making use of the platform. There's a platform creator, online platform that we can be able to register in order to attend the conference. So everything you need to know, most of the things you need to know are provided on the platform. So those informations are there. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. You can get basic knowledge or more information about this year conference. So thank you.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Co-Chair. Yeah, thank you. So just to add up to what the Honorable Co-Chair said, this year the conference is going to be in Jinnah, and I'm sure this is going to be one of the best conference. And this conference, the theme is legacy and influence. Jinnah 2026, legacy and influence. The sub-theme is honoring our past and engaging our present, inspiring our future. Exactly like we said, Jinnah City, Shandong Province, right? So there will be feed package and delegates, and there'll be key dates and registration deadlines. Registration is already open. Reach out to the financial secretary, get in good standings, and pay your conference fee and get ready for July because it's going to be a great one. So thank you, Honorable Co-Chair, and let us stay together here. So on 5 here, we do have, but before I proceed to number 5, if there is any other questions, you could please ask pertaining the conference. So we just gave a brief overview, and all of the panelists are here. They will answer your questions pertaining the conference. Thank you. So the floor is open. If there is any question pertaining the conference overview, what you would love to know about the conference, you could just ask. Thank you. Hello. You can just raise your hands if you want to ask. Just raise your hands, please. When we see your hands up, then you can ask your question. Is there nobody? You don't want to know about your conference? Oh, okay. I'm not seeing anybody hands up. So that means, all right, Honorable Robert, your hands is up. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You are
Yes,
recognized. Thank you.
yes, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Just an observation.
Mhm.
I think I'm just seeing so everybody on this platform are all community members, almost everybody. So I don't know. So
Yes.
if for the ask question, we just be among ourselves. I don't know why people not coming. That's why I was there.
Yeah, that is a major concern. Even me, I do have concern about that. So, and I think the Honorable Chair on Media, we work on the publicity, but we don't know why. Um, we don't have much people on this platform. Apparently, maybe we'll also work again harder next time to reach out to all of the Vera president for the Vera cities to share this information in their Vera groups so that the next um meeting that people wants to know or getting to know about the conference, there will be more attendees. And I hope each and every one of us can work on that for the next one. But today is an unfortunate situation because, like what you said, Honorable Robert, one of the committee members. Yeah. So, President, you want to step in for that again?
Yeah, so good evening. And I think we can give it up to 9, let's say 9:35. If we have others joining, then we'll take them. If we don't have much by 9:35, then we can just call it a day.
All right.
You don't have to.
But can we still go on with like the discussion and other people join, they can still ask? Is that okay?
The discussion right now is just basically among ourselves. So we can be talking if possible, but the discussion right now is mostly among ourselves. As we observe,
All
most of
right.
the people, 95 or 99% of the people here are all conference committee members. So
Yeah, that's
let's
true.
give it the next 10 minutes. If we don't have any question, then we can basically just call it a day. But I think what can also be done is just give a rundown of the entire conference. And then maybe after that, you can get other question. I think I'm seeing somebody here with Faith and Martina. So maybe for the sake of them, and also there's another person, Harris and Kay Mova. So for the sake of these people that join, just give the general rundown of the conference. What are things that they ought to expect? Also the conference fees, as well as the different activities of the conference, and then the room aspect as well. So you can talk about these things as a conference committee. Then maybe while you're talking, others will be joining, or while you're talking, others will have questions. So maybe you can start with that. The conference fee structure. How is it like?
All right. Okay. Okay. That's great. Let me just get out of the information about the conference fees. Mhm. Honorable Chair on Media, can you actually drop the information, the flyer of the conference fee in the conference committee group so I can just answer it quick?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. So before we come to the conference fee, again, if you are just joining this platform, let me take this time to say you're wholeheartedly welcome. And today's discussion is all about the conference that is going to be held in Jinan City. And the theme of the conference, Jinan 2026, Legacies and Influence. The sub-theme is honoring our past, engaging our present, inspiring our future. So there are a lot of things that is going to be done on this conference. Firstly, we're going to be having our general election, electing new leaders. And during that conference, we'll also be having games that includes basketball, football, and we will be having a pool party to ease stress and just enjoy ourselves as Liberian students. This year we're also going to be having the first of a kind Miss LSUIC. So we're going to be having award nights, and it's going to be a great conference. So I know the major thing that people want to know is about the fees. So let me just go straight to the fees so that people can view and we can talk about it. G9 Conference 2026. So the fees, we're going to be staying at a beautiful hotel. Very beautiful one. There where we're going to be staying. If you look at my screen right now, you'll see all of the fees. But I will go into depth with the fees. So if you are in good standing,
Just try to zoom
you're going to
in
pay.
on it a little bit. You can.
All right. Are you seeing?
Yeah, we are seeing it, but just zoom in so that you can do it session by session. First, starting with the memory boosting
Okay.
session.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, you can do it one more time. It's clear, but just do it one more time.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Is
okay.
it clear?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. So members in good standing, that's why you see it's good for you to be in good standing, because there are certain benefits that come with it. So if you are in good standing, you're going to pay 250 RMB. And that will include your accommodation and your feedings. And I think it's also going to include tickets to the pool party. It's going to include tickets to the Achievers Award nights and dinner tickets. So this is what you will benefit when you pay 250 RMB and you in good standing. So if you are not in good standing, please reach out to the National Financial Secretary and pay your dues. He will ask you questions. If you are on full funded scholarship, they are setting amount. But make sure and reach out to the National Financial Secretary. So for single rooms, people who wants to come, people who want to take single room, you will need to pay 600 RMB. That also includes hotel accommodation for the 4 days we're gonna be there for. It includes feedings, it includes souvenir, it includes ticket to the pool party, and ticket to the Achievers Award night, also the dinner night ticket. So if you don't want no accommodation and you are in good standing, there are some people who lives in Jinan, but there are some people just love to rent place on their own, just want to get their own hotel. You will be paying 175. That will not include accommodation. That will only include feeding, the conference souvenir, the pool party ticket, the Achievers Award night, and the dinner ticket. So there are students who came in March, the March intake students. The national leaders make it very easy for you. You only need to pay 330 RMB. 330 RMB. And that will get you a hotel accommodation, feeding, for the conference souvenir, the pool party ticket, the Achievers Award night, and dinner ticket. So you see how easy it is. Just pay that money and make your way to Gina and let every one of us celebrate together. There are some of your friends that you haven't seen in years. You are going to see them at the conference. So this conference is just not a conference. It's a conference meant to bring all Liberian students together and for you to have a great time with your long lost friends. There are some people that have been in China for almost 6 years. There are people who they came with on the airport, they haven't seen them. 5 years, 4 years. So this is an opportunity to you. And for share rooms, members in good standing plus guests. Let's say if you want to come with your guests, if you got your wife, you got your friend, and you want to come, you pay 750 RMB. That includes hotel accommodation, feeding, conference, souvenir, pool party. Maybe you got some of your friends from different country, and you want them. I know people have already started telling people about the conference, the Liberian conference. You want them to experience it. So you just need to pay 750 RMB. And that will include feedings for the amount of days that we're going to be there for. And it's going to include accommodation for the amount of days that we're going to be there. And that will also ensure you get a ticket for the pool party. You're going to get souvenir. But if you don't want no accommodation, if you feel you can rent hotel on your own or any place on your own, and you want to invite your friend, or maybe your friend reside in Jinan City, you don't want accommodation. Maybe you'll go by on your dormitory or you got your house there. It's easy. You guys just pay 400 RMB. And that 400 will be meant for you for your feeding, your conference souvenir, your pool party ticket, the Chief for Award nights and dinner ticket. So that is it. And let me try to zoom. All right. For members who are not in good standing, non-good standing members, that's what we encourage. You see the difference? When you are in good standing, the money you pay, and the difference is when you are not in good standing, the money you pay. So if you are not in good standing, but because this conference is going to be one of the best of the conference ever hosted, and you want to attend, you are hearing all of your friends about talking about the conference around the corner, and you won't come. It's easy. Share room, you just pay 775 RMB. Yeah, that will ensure you that you get hotel accommodation, you get feeding for the amount of days we're going to be there for. You're going to get 7 years. You're going to be having a ticket to a pool party and a Chief Award nice dinner ticket. But for single room, we got the big boss, the big people. Single room, you don't want for nobody to disturb your peace will call. What you can do, and you are not in good standing, just pay 900. 900 is not much for people. That's why we encourage you to be in good standing. So you pay 900 and hotel accommodation, feedings, the conference souvenir, all of these good things will come with that package. And for no accommodation, and you want to be fed, you want the conference souvenir, you want ticket to the pool party, you want ticket to the Achiever Award nights and dinner ticket award, you just need to pay 500. 500. So this is the differences. Yeah, the differences. This is it. So let me go to the veteran, the big people, the veterans. Let me try to zoom that. The veterans are here and they want to be part. So let me just try to zoom that and send it again. All right. Yep. For the veterans. So for the veterans, because you are veterans, and we consider you a VIP person, very important people. Some of our veterans have been here. They studied over the past time. They graduated. They are working. Some of them got businesses. So those are the people we call veterans. And you don't expect them to be veteran when you're coming over with something. So the veterans for single room, we can put veteran in room with students now. So we need to give you that privilege. So we decided that we give you a single room. And giving you the single room, what you're gonna pay, that very small money, 1,000. And that's gonna come with hotel accommodation, feeding, conference souvenir, the conference shirt, pool party ticket, Achiever Award, nice, and dinner ticket. And again, we're gonna give you a VIP ticket, VVIP table. You'll not be sitting on a local table, you'll be sitting on a very, very, very important people table. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what comes with the 1,000 because you are the veteran. So guest package, people who wants to come as guests, and let's say the veterans want to get some of their people from different country in different places. And if you just want to be a guest, you're not a veteran, but you just want to be a guest. So the total amount is 3,000. And that 3,000 also it comes with single room, hotel accommodation. And mind you, the hotel that we're going to be staying in is a 5-star hotel. It's not a small hotel. That hotel comes with a gym. It comes with a golf cart. It comes with pool. It comes with a bar, a sophisticated hotel. So it's not a small place. So we're going to be giving you a single room. And we're going to feed you. Make sure we feed you very well for the days that you're going to be there for. You're going to have tickets to our pool party, the Achiever Award nights, and the dinner ticket. Again, we will place you on a VVIP table of 4 persons. So we are not just joking here. And for the conference jersey, male and female, the jersey set, both, is 60 RMB. So if you know you want to get a conference jersey, or maybe the conference shirt, please start putting in for it so that you can be left behind. Yes. And the Achiever Awards, let's come down to one of the most important part. At the night of the Achiever Awards and dinner, the Miss LSUIC pageant patrons, we're gonna be having 3 set of tables. So we will start at the VIP tables, and that VIP table gonna have a set of 4 persons on it. So the ticket is just 350 to sit on that table. You know, VIP now, we get very important people. So you're gonna have free flow of drinks and food throughout the night. Nobody will disturb you. You can call waiter, and people will run to you because you are VIP. And the second one is the gold table of 5. So from VIP is the gold table. You know, everybody got level now. So the gold table of 5, you need to pay 450 RMB. You have free flow of drinks, food all throughout the night. And we got a platinum table of 8 persons. This is the most high level one, where you have free flow of drinks and food throughout the night. And guess what? These people who are going to be sitting on the table, they're going to have the privilege, because that night we're going to have best dressed male, best dressed female. And you know, when you're sitting at morning crowd, you can't have certain privilege. But when you're sitting on these BB people table, you can have certain privilege. And those are the people that will be allowed to vote for the best dressed male or the best dressed female. We just getting some kind of small people. Who you think get this best clothes on? And because you are on the VIP, so the VIP too can vote for you or something. So yeah, that's it. That's it. And I hope everything is cleared. If there is any questions, we are here to answer you. That's what we are here for. Pertaining these fees. So the floor is open. You're wholeheartedly welcome to ask questions pertaining the conference fees and pertaining anything. That's what we said. Come and know more about your conference. Yeah. So if you want to ask a question, please raise up your hands. Maybe if I don't recognize you, maybe the president, the honorable president can recognize you, or the co-chair can recognize you. So please do that. The floor is open. Thank you. Is there any questions, please?
There is no
Today we're here for that.
question yet, but let's have a little session, you and I. I'm going to ask for them. Okay, Charles hand is raised. Charles and Collie. Charles, you can unmute
Yes, sir.
yourself.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Brother Secretary. I want to know as to whether the committee responsible for the conference fee is accepting part payment.
All right. That's a good question. Honorable Financial Secretary, are you here, sir?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you please address that question, please?
Scholar Cully. Yes, I'm accepting part payment, but you have to complete all payment before the end of June or by the end of June. I'm accepting part payment. You can pay small. Don't worry, I will mark it towards your name.
All
right.
If you doing a part payment, meaning you have to complete it before or the end of June, right?
You can pay small. You can complete everything before, or you can complete everything by the end of June. Yeah, but the conference committee will come up with a deadline for payment because they are also planning for a certain amount of people. So once they reach that numbers of scholars, I don't know what their decision will be. So you can pay small, you can pay all, you can pay, but make sure you pay before the first week in July. You can pay small, then you come to the conference and pay the balance one load. That is not acceptable. Everything should be paid before the conference.
All right. Hope your question has been answered, Scholar Charles. All right, that's great. So the floor is open. The floor is open. That's what we are here for, to answer all of your questions. And thank you very much, Scholar Cody, for that brilliant question asked.
So,
I have a question.
Okay. Yeah, Bless, you can come in, just say your full name so that we recognize you properly.
Courage Saki by name.
Say?
I'm Courage Saki by name.
All right. Courage Saki, you're wholeheartedly welcome.
Thank you. My question is just that I want to get some clarification about the jersey. Is it the jersey that we are about to buy? Is it about the game or only about the conference?
All right. Honorable Sporting Chair, are you on the platform? Okay, so I think I can answer to that, or maybe the president could answer to that. Honorable President, do you want to answer to that questions?
Yeah, so the jersey you're buying, during every conference, we do play games, football game. For the ladies, they also play kickball game. So this year, we also want to do the same for the football game and the kickball game. So the jersey you buy will also be for that purpose. But if you can play football and you just want to have the jersey, that's also fine. There will be a couple of other games for people who don't play kickball, who don't play football, but you do play other games. There will be so many games. So yeah, for the jersey aspect, that's what it's going to be used for the football game or kickball game, or you can just have it and to yourself.
Thanks. Thanks.
Well understood. Yeah.
Yes, Honorable President. But nevertheless, we will still have our shirt for the conference. So just in case if you don't want to get the jersey, you could also purchase your shirt. And pretty soon, the conference committee will come up with all of that. So yeah, just stay updated, and we will update the student body about more information on the shirt and jersey. So thank you, Karisaki, Scott Karisaki. The floor is open. You're welcome to ask questions. We are here to answer you. That's what today's show is meant for. So please ask your questions. Raise your hands. Please be recognized before speaking. So the floor is open.
Charles, question in the chat section. The sister choir is not for two set of jersey. Sister choir just for one set, not for two set of jersey.
Yeah, one set.
Yeah.
One set of jersey.
Yeah, Charles, the sister is for the top shorts and socks. That's the set. So if you're male, you pay 60. You're female, you pay the same 60 for your set of jersey, not two sets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This year will be great.
To the conference committee, how would the feeding be like? Are we going to eat one time a day or 10 times a day? How would the feeding be like?
All right. Thank you, Honorable Professor. Honorable Chair on Cooking Committee. Are you here, Mama?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, the boss lady is here. Please take on. That's your question.
Okay, so for the conference, we're going to be eating 2 times a day. Let's just say 3 times because the hotel is going to provide breakfast and we provide lunch and dinner, so it's 3 times a day.
All right.
Okay, so the 3 times a day, it is hot pot we'll be eating, or wamenchi, chow fan, or what kind of food do we expect? African food or Chinese food?
For the food the hotel is going to provide, for me, I don't know how it will be like, but it's breakfast. So for the lunch and the dinner, we're gonna be eating some Liberian food. Like we go straight LIB. Everything will be LIB. Yeah. So
Well,
for day one, we're gonna have, I don't know, I should go in depth.
Go ahead.
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
So for day one, we're gonna have Liberian dry rice.
no.
Day
Honorable
two,
Kuka,
yeah.
no, don't go into that other detail.
Okay.
Because we might make adjustments based on the inflow. But
okay.
Mason hand is raised, so you can unmute yourself, Honorable Mason.
All right. Honorable Mason, you can come in, but before then, I think there's a questions. Let me just
Yeah, that's
respond
the
to
question
that.
I want to address.
Oh, okay. So you can go ahead, Honorable Mason. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Sele, if you have a partner and the partner is Liberian, you guys can pay $250 each if the partner is a member in good standing and you are also a member in good standing. And you will have one room. You can either choose the single room with one bed, or you can choose the share room with 2 beds, but you will have one room. But if the partner is a foreigner, like Honorable Bolo, if you get partner, if you get a foreigner partner, like Honorable Bolo, you will pay $750 for a share room. That is the person you'll be bringing their guest, and you are in good standing. If you are in good standing, you will pay $750 for the room or for your conference fees. But if you two are Liberian and you two are in good standing, you can pay $250 each. If you're not in Honorable Bolo category, then you will not pay the 750 RMB. I hope your question is answered.
Yeah, so I would like
Yeah.
to say while I ask the other question. So if I don't have anybody, none of my friends coming for the conference, but I just want to come and I want to, I'm paying $250 conference fee. How would the room be like? Will you guys just give me anybody as my roommate, or will I be in a separate room? How will it be like?
Person, come again. I didn't get you clear.
So if I pay the conference fees of $250, and that $250 based on the flyer is saying share room, but now
Yep.
I don't have any of my friend coming with me, maybe for them to also pay the same $250 for us to share a room. Would the committee give me a roommate automatically, or what would be the situation for me?
All right. You see, this is very simple. That's what this year the conference is gonna be a different one because we have built a system. The honorable chairman has built a system, and he's the one heading this whole entire conference committee. So the system, that's what we tell you register. In that process of registrations, within that system, it also gives you a privilege to choose who you want to be in a room with. So let's say you went at the conference, right? And you have already registered, you have paid your conference fee. And when you arrive there, you met somebody, some of your old friend from way back. So you can go back within the system and then try to arrange the person you met, not ladies automatically. Let's say your old friend from high school, men, and then you guys can arrange the both of you to decide to still in room on the platform. You're not going to do it manually. It's just something that's going to be easy. It's going to be done on the platform. As long as they arrange and the conference committee verify, the both of you guys can stay in a room with each other. That's how easy it's going to be like. So our system is built for it. The platform that the conference committee have created gave opportunity to our delegates to choose who they want to be in room with. Obviously, if the person is not your girlfriend, or let's say you cannot you can just go and um get in room with the person. But let's say if you meet your old childhood friend, and I think Honorable Charles is my former high school senior. We graduated from the same high school together. So if I happen to meet him there, I could say, oh, okay, we can stay at the same room, but we just do it on the app or through the system, and that would match the both of us to stay in the same room. So that's how easy it's gonna be like. Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Bolo, to
Yes,
buttress to
sir.
what the president asked, if you are coming alone,
Yeah.
you don't have any friend in LSUIC, the purpose of the conference is to unite, is to
Yeah.
network, is to build
Okay.
friendship, is to create memories. So if you don't have any friend from your city, you don't even know Liberian, you want to attend this conference, you will not be by yourself at this conference. We are all family. You will be paired
Yeah.
in a room with someone who will share similar views as you, and you guys will have a bomb experience. My first conference in LSUIC, I knew no one at the time, but I was paired with someone who were keeping food for me, bringing food to me, and all of those things. So the whole
Yeah.
conference experience is all about networking. Even if you have no
Yes.
friend in your city, you don't know anyone in LSUIC, don't worry. You will be at that conference and you will enjoy it.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, Karish, you have a question? Your hands is up.
Yeah,
Kind of go ahead.
I want to say something. Yeah, about the room sharing aspect. Is it that the conference will pair us with partner, or we will choose our own partner? Because for me, I want to be in room with a lady. So I would love for the I would love the conference to know to pay me with one lady in the room as roommate.
All right. All right, Honorable Saki, let me just stop you there. So we have to be straight to the point. You know, we want to avoid so many things. If the lady is your girlfriend, the Honorable Financial Secretary just made a point clear. If she's your girlfriend, and I think she's a student, she's in good standing, the both of you guys can get paid 250. That is easy. So if you want to be in a room with a lady, you can come with your girlfriend. That's easy it is. But we are not going to put you in room with different girl that you don't know. Automatically, that is unacceptable. If the both of you guys agree and you got something, let's say she's your girlfriend, and you want to, even your sister said we can put you and your sister in the same room together. So that is as simple as it is. If she's your girlfriend and we confirm, and she confirmed it, and to her in good standing, you pay her 250, and she's a Liberian, we'll put her in the same room. I hope that answer is clear.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
there are two questions here. I would just like to talk about them. That's also on the aspect of this room. So I'll start from down. I think it's from the same person, Charles and Collie. So if everybody just go to the conference, right? Maybe when you're registering the system, you didn't select who to become a roommate. Maybe at the time, the person also have not completed a registration when you were doing yours. So when you get there, I think I actually talk about it a little bit. When you get there, or you see the girl, or you see the guy, or you see your friend, and you be like, who's your roommate? I got a roommate. Oh. Two of can be roommate. Person say yeah, other person say yes. Both of you consent, then that's fine. You guys can, get a room. As long as both of you consent that you both want to be in the same room, that's fine. But it will not be the opposite where one person agree, the other person not agree. No. We have to find someone that got to be in the room with you, Charles. for for that, maybe you don't need consent for two guys. But for the lady, nah, she have to agree, you have to agree. Mostly she have to agree. That's one part. But it's possible when you come there, for that to happen, even if you don't do it on the system. But we encourage you to at least talk to the person in advance. So later on, after all of us sign up on the system, the conference committee is going to create a group for conference sign up to put everybody in that group. So there you will know all the people that are signing up to attend a conference. There will be another group for delegates. So after you shall have paid your conference fees, then you will go into the delegate group. That means these are people that have already confirmed and they are sure they have already paid their money, they are coming for the conference. So conference committee, cooking committee will start tracking the attendance or the number of persons from that delegate group, not from the sign-up group. Because many people can sign up sometimes, but then situation will come up, they will not attend the conference. So please, we'll go through these processes. Please try to register. For those of you who shared a message with yesterday and you have some difficulties with the uploading the passport page, you can try it today and give us a feedback. If you're a roommate and you want to swap, the swapping, then after we already gave you guys room. I don't know if that's the situation, or maybe both of you already chosen a system that you want to be in room with this person. You can still go back to the system and modify your whatever choice you selected, you can modify in the system. But if you're talking about going for the conference already, we already gave you a room. Maybe day one pass, you're sleeping, you start causing us. No other person agree, other person agree. So whatever conversation you're having, now you're very one change room. So the conference committee will also see if there is another party having similar thing. If that substitution can happen, that's fine. But if it can, you guys will have to we'll either call for reconciliation to resolve your confusion and then move on.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this question from Charles. Okay, you tried today, didn't work for you. Just send a message in the, you can send message to me on whatever part you have in the system that causing problem. But the chair said it was okay this morning. About elections, the conference committee is not solely responsible for elections. That's Charles Colley question. The elections commission will also come to have their own session about the elections. All you need to know about the elections. But there will be an election at the conference where we'll be electing, especially the national leaders, the NEC members, president, vice president, secretary, deputy secretary, financial secretary, treasurer, and Champlain. So there will be election for all these people at the conference. So all the politicians and those wanting to serve LSUIC will be voting for them there at the conference. As you may or may not be aware, all of the current NEC members will not be recontesting. So there will be new faces this year for the elections, but we'll be having it there at the conference. The Elections Commission is going to come up in the coming days or week to let us know all we need to know about the elections aspect. So if you want to contest, you can start getting ready. Firstly, we encourage you to pay your dues and fill in the union membership form. Pay your dues and fill in a union membership form if you want to contest. If you were owing 6 to 10 months in due, you'll be disqualified if you pay your due now. If you pay your due now, you'll be disqualified. So that means when the IEC disqualify you, you can just come to the conference like, normal pressing and then be moving on. But you will not be able to contest because you are paying your due. Next month is the end of the leadership term, June. Next month is our last month for Q4. So after June 30th, from July 1st to either the 23rd or 24th, that period is just a transitional period for us to go for the conference and have a new leadership to turn over to them. But constitutionally, our quarter, they are full. And the last quarter is what we are in now, which will be ending next month. The Constitution says when you're owing 6 to 10 months in dues, you should be disqualified if you are paying all of the balance due at about this time. But I'm not sure anyone here is contesting, but just for the records on that, based on your question on elections. So I'll stop here, then we can go back to the...
I saw Scott Fit hands up. I hope you got it cleared. So the president have just explained in details, and I hope you understand. If you have any questions, you can raise your hands, ask, or leave your questions in the chat box. Fit, Scott Fit, I saw your hands up, and do you still want to ask? You can
Yeah.
unmute. Go ahead. You're
So
welcome.
what if you want to be 3 in Rome?
All right. Scott Fit, so
You
that's
wanna
what
be
we said.
what?
We told she said she want what if you want to be 3 in room. Let me respond to that. So that's why we told you that this year conference gonna be unique. Very, very much unique. Because you're only allowed to be 2 in room, not 3. You pay your money, you get quality service, and you be fed good. So you sleep on good bed, special place. So you cannot be 3 in rooms, only 2 in rooms.
But let me throw something to that. If you're saying 3 in room, all of you guys already pay your conference fee and your dues, fed, or maybe one person that don't pay, but you just want that person to be with you.
Oh, like we want for 2 person to pay conference fee. Then the other person will be there.
You get happy with it. Friend, you get happy with
There's another scenario, right? For that question you asked, though we are not aligning it, but this is the situation around it. If you bring that friend to sleep at the hotel, the food that will be served, we want to serving food for people who pay. So that means that friend will be eating your food. because we know that friend, that we are calling about that friend will be eating your food. And also, maybe anywhere you're going, you gotta tell that friend, share to your share, because that friend will be coming boom. So, yeah, the friend will just be there.
Friend, don't bring anybody that just let the person just pay their conference fees to avoid embarrassment and stuff. Yeah, friend. Don't bring nobody. No plus one.
I think Amos is asking about conference fee. He said he joined late. And also Charles asking about early bird. Early bird about what? The conference fees? If yes, you can pay a conference fee now. If you were signing up for the conference, you can sign up now. So if the early bird thing is about the fees or the signing up, both of them are okay. You can do both of them now.
Charles, early bird at $250 if you are in good standing and you want share room. If you're not in good standing, the sharing at $5 for share room, early bird. If you come next month, June, you pay, you stay early bird till after the deadline. After the deadline of fees payment, then the conference committee will decide whether they want to accept your fees or not, especially if they have reached their target.
Okay, Justice.
So,
Justice, you are muted. I don't know if you have any question.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Justice.
Good evening, sir.
Firstly, I'm George J. Swift Jr. I'm new in this locality. I should say constituent because it's my first time appearing on this platform. I was actually motivated and inspired by Abbott because I've actually been hearing about this conference, which of course it have actually been motivating me now. I sat down attentively and listened to all the questions and counterquarms. But what actually drew my attention is that I've overheard some people asking some questions about if the one for 3 persons to be in one room. And actually it's something somewhere somehow contradicting because we saw on the platform, we read on the break show, 1 person, 2 person and whatsoever. Because if anybody want to counter breach or breach try check the rules and regulation, then I think it will be somehow epic and or epidentic. Yeah, seriously. So now I actually have a question because I have people from far cities who wanting to come into this city because I've motivated more than 20 to 30 people that actually want to be part of this. That want to be part of the conference. There's part some of them told me that the transportation is too tedious and whatsoever. So after they told me that the transportation is too tedious, I talked to Abbott saying he will help me in the process to transport them. But I wanted to know now, what if more people turn out and the area you people rent for the conference have been occupied? So what would be the next option for those people? I wanted to know.
All right. Okay, Honorable Joseph, we just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for also encouraging people. That is what we are here for. So that's why right now, let me just say this. The hotel that we got is one of the biggest hotel. They have room for everybody. And again, there's a budget, there's a limit, there's a dedicated limit. That's what we are telling you. Pay your conference fee. The conference committee going to come up with a deadline for now to probably the end of June. Pay your conference fee before that time. And that will tell us the amount of people that are coming. So we are sure that the hotel that we have, they do have more than 500 rooms there. So if 500 delegates are coming for this conference, we are prepared for them. So all what we can do now is to encourage Mr. Justice. You can please go back and encourage your people. Let them pay their conference fee early. Because again, this conference is one of the most anticipated conference ever in the history of LCIC. A lot of people gonna come. And again, we are prepared for those people that are coming. Don't worry on the space. There will be more space there. Let them just pay their conference fee in the due time. We will come up with a deadline. Let them register on the
Honorable
platform.
Bolo,
Yeah.
Honorable Bolo, to answer Justice question, Justice, you did justice, yeah. I'm gonna lie. We have a dedicated amount, and we're not crossing that dedicated amount because we don't have extra funds. So if those people that want to attend the conference that you are talking to, if they pay their conference fees now, they are delegates. We are looking forward to having 120 people. That's the biggest conference ever with LSUIC have ever had. That's our stopping point. So if we reach that 120, the other people that want to attend the conference, they might be able to pay for their own accommodation somewhere else, and they can go and pay the no accommodation fees if they are in good standing. If they are not in good standing, they get fees for no accommodation, not in good standing. Otherwise, they can just watch the conference live and prepare for it next time. Because we can take more than 120 people at a conference, and that's the biggest number in LSUIC that we have ever had conference for. Normally is 60, 50 people, and we are expanding it to 120 because we want everyone to benefit. So Justice, please go tell people if they want to attend a conference, now is the time. They should sign up, pay their dues, get a good studying certificate, and pay their conference fees. Because once we reach that number, say Akpe.
Yeah, and also to the transportation aspect, I don't know which city you guys are from, but this is what people from Beijing used to do. They will all get on slow train, everybody get the same ticket and they'll leave in the same time, get on slow train, face food, and they'll have some games, and they just get on that slow train, playing games, eating, having fun, and come together. That way you spend less and you're not feeded, you also come in with other people. That's why other people have done, especially people from Beijing for previous conferences. Another means is maybe you guys can get a bus. You can get a bus if you are 30, 20, you can get a bus and rent a bus to bring you the conference. That could be another option. So just do the calculation and compare fast train ticket to renting a bus and also the slow train ticket. Whichever one that works best for you guys, then you can take it up. Chengdu people, they are always very far.
Chengdu people.
But I'm not sure, they will not be that far away from the way it was for Nanjing, like the last conference. I think Chengdu people, few of them show up.
Chengdu foul, like 700 and something on slow train, on fast train.
But it's not far than it was for Nanjing conference.
Hello, brother. Hello, yeah, rush off. When you spoke about Chengdu just now, right? Because I have like close to 25 people in Chengdu that I spoke to. Like I have Coffin, my friend and brother who did my process to come in China, and he have been convincing other people. Yeah, because I want to say I've been talking to people, and like you talking about Chengdu is very, very, very far. Even a friend of mine, I talked to them from their city here should be like 250 United States dollars to come in this city. So it's somewhere somehow contradicting and conflicting. Yeah, because how I wish I was part of the organizing committee about this budget planning whatsoever to sit and draft, because when it comes to planning, I'm not too equipped, and at least I can give one or two advices, but to the also people to consult a date, people that are very, very, very far when it comes to accommodation, seriously.
Justice, the conference, like you said, you are new to LSURC. At the conference there where we vote for which city should host the next conference. So if you want your city to host the next conference, you have to count in your numbers to vote for your city to host the next conference. Every other person in China here, Liberian students that are attending the conference, are for transportation to transport people, delegates to come to the conference. No. What we do is we encourage students to come to the conference and we build our momentum for students. And we know how expensive things is. That's why the conference fees is $250 RMB for members in good standing. In the hotel, you are going to be staying for the 4 days or 4 nights or 5 nights. That fees alone, that $250, can I even keep you in that hotel for a day? So the organization or the union is also spending more money so that you can stay in at that hotel for a longer period of time. $250 is not a hotel fees for a day. No 5-star hotel you can spend $250 RMB in. And also feeding. Feeding is also what we're going to do. Getting Liberian food here is very expensive. You are in China, so you already know how it is to get Liberian food in China. It's very expensive, and we are taking all of those things into consideration. That's what the organization is doing. We don't have any budget or support. We don't have any financial support from anywhere. If you check the group chats, you will see we are having fundraisers. The Liberian government is not funding us, or embassy is not funding us as an organization. It's student dues and fundraisers that we do that keep the organization going. So we cannot transport anybody, and we cannot provide extra accommodation for any student. If you are a delegate, if you are not a delegate, find friends in Jinan that are living off campus, yeah, you can stay with. Maybe they might host you or they can host you. That's for them. But if you want to attend a conference as a delegate, you have to pay your dues, pay your conference fees, and transport yourself. Me, I'm living far away from Jinan. Everybody is living far away. I think the president brought a map already. Everybody is living far away. And we are all going to this conference. We are making sacrifices. Okay, brother?
All right. So I'll come to this thing, but as Amos, you say your question was not answered. It is still on the fees aspect. Amos Sele, you can kind of read yourself and maybe you can explain better.
Yeah, it was on the fee aspect. I entered the meeting late. Yeah.
All right. So the SG will share the flyer again, but for a member in good standing, by default, the fee is $250 for conference fees. That is, you're gonna have a share room. So with the share room, if you're paying $250, another person you'll be in that room. Though y'all be in a room, y'all can opt for single bed to be in a room, or you can get separate beds to be in a room. But just 2 persons will be in that share room of $250 conference fees. If you don't like to share your space, and you also a member in good standing, you can go for the single room. It should be 600 RMB. So you alone will be in your own room, but you're paying 600 RMB as a good standing member. So for the most part, these are the options. But there are other options for different categories of people who are not in good standing and a lot more. So that will be shared. The flyer will be reshared later on to talk more about it. And the conference fees, you can start paying it small. You can send maybe 50 kwa today, tomorrow you send 200 kwa, Thursday you send 100 kwa until you complete all of the payment. Because we don't want to just keep the thing open until the conference day. You have to plan for the number of persons that are coming for the conference. That way you will know how to do the full aspect. You will know how to do the sitting arrangement. You will also know how many souvenirs to print when it comes to booklet, t-shirt, and other things. You know how many pieces to get produced. So you can just certify everybody to wait until July before they pay the conference fees. That's why this year we started very early, so that you have time to find your conference fees. Last year, conference fee was $275. This year, we brought it down to $250. Though we have so many things happening this year compared to last year and compared to any other year in our unit history. These are reasons to even increase the fees. But we said, no, let's reduce it. We wanted to reduce this fee to the lowest. But we are hopeful that if all of us here can go and find sponsors all around the world and they give us a lot of money, we'll just return all of your conference fee back. So that could be another option. If you can find somebody right now to sponsor the conference, we take conference fee for nobody again. All of y'all get a conference fee back. If you want to keep that map for you and we buy up your train ticket to come for the conference.
Go back.
But the flyer will be reshared, and Shandong province is where we are hosting the conference this year. I hope you know your province you are in, because you are not seeing the city name here. So we hope that you know your province. Shandong province is where the conference will be this year. So if you are in Jiangsu that has Nanjing, that has
President, please share your screen. Harris, please hold on. The president was sharing his screen.
Okay. I thought you said we should share.
Okay, so those in Jiangsu, there are so many cities, will be 8 to 12 cities in Jiangsu. Suzhou, Nanjing, Wuxi, Zhejiang.
President, I'm not seeing your screen. I don't know if other people are seeing your screen.
I'm seeing it for myself.
It's still shared.
Maybe that's my internet.
So you just know where you are coming from. For the Chengdu people, it should be almost like the same distance for last year, similar distance. So you can get a slow train and be coming small. That won't be bad. But I'm sure this year, many people are not that very, very far from China. People from Beijing, Tianjin, it is their year to shine. Shanxi province, Henan is their year to shine. But people from way down to Yunnan province and Guangxi, these are people we have to, if you're living in Tibet, my God is a prayer, but
it's done for you, Akbar.
yeah, so I'll stop here. Further questions, then we'll keep providing clarity. But okay, I think I still have to talk about why Honorable Mason talk, because some people, if you and somebody can sleep on the same bed, the hotel has option to give both of you separate beds. Though you'll be in the same room, but you have your own bed, the person have their own bed. Honorable Dixon. The QR code for payment of conference fees, the Financial Secretary and Common Committee will share it so that you can start paying small. So this is it. I talked about this the last time in the social group 2. Maybe some of you were in social group 1 and also in official group 1. So the information was not given there. Maybe I'll find another time to do that. But you see the conference for LSUIC, most time people can ask and say, oh, what LSUIC doing for me? If you have ever attended a conference before, LSUIC have done something for you, right? And this is how. If you pay the conference fee of $250, for the most part, many hotels will charge you $250 per night. And the conference is not just for one night. So that means your $250 you're paying just the first night, that $250 already gone for hosting you the first night. What happened to the second night, third night, fourth night, if any? LSUIC paying for it. Your conference fee already gone. What about the feeding? Let's say maybe your 120 you pay. You also want to consider it. Your 120 you pay, it's feeding you 2 times a day, even adding the hotel breakfast 3 times a day. If you put all the 3 meals together, it might go more than 120. Let's say maybe for the breakfast, you pay 30 kwa for the breakfast. And then for the lunch, you are paying maybe 50 kwa. And then dinner, you also pay 50 kwa. That's more than 120. So just the first day alone, your due you pay plus your conference fees of 250, it already gone. Now what happened to day 2, day 3, day 4? Who paying it? The LSVRC paying it. The LSVRC paying it. So the union is taking a very huge part of the conference. If we say, okay, let's also forget that. My roommate also pay 252. So that means the first 250 for the first night that you clear that one. The second night, 250 that your roommate clear it. What happened to the third night? The union still paying for 2 of you to sleep in our room. So anyhow you do it, LSUIC is still paying to help all of us. I'm talking about renting the conference hall that we have the session. You're doing anything inside that one. The LSUIC paying for the hall. Also, when you're having dinner and whatnot, a separate hall, the LSVRC also paying for that hall. The football fee you're going to play the games on, the LSVRC paying for that football fee. The bus that will take you there and bring you back, the LSVRC paying for it. The souvenirs you will have, the handband, ink pen, tag, gift booklet, other things you will have at the conference, the LSVRC paying for it. The photographer that will be taking your beautiful pictures, the LSVRC paying for it. LSVRC is not getting money from the government. So when somebody's saying, what did LSVRC not do for me? And then you ask them, have you attended a conference? Then you explain this to them. Some people, they have taken loan. The fact that you have paid your due, you have taken loan. That loan you took is because you are a due payer. So you also benefited in another way. Some people also, they were hospitalized. The union also come through and gave them 500 or more. That 500 they gave you, when you take a 120 due from inside, LSVRC still help you. Regardless of LSVRC giving you 500 when you are sick, also, when a conference coming, when I say, oh no, we gave you 500 before, so for you, you're not in good standing. No, we still consider you as member in good standing. So
Justice, can you please mute?
That the union is covering for the conference. So I will stop here and we can take additional questions, but I think Justice hand is still up.
Okay,
Justice, you can go ahead.
Yeah, same brother, you spoke lengthily, and I understood some of your exposés and what you have to say. But I have some questions and also some things on my mind to clarify, right? Because some of us, it is our first time to be part of this conference, because most of the people that are about to attend the conference, it just arrived in September, which of course they are new students. Now, like I said from my early statement, I've motivated and encouraged so many people to be part of the conference. And what you people said just now, it has been somehow devastating and frustrating to me. So now, what if I have a friend of mine, and a friend of mine have his friend that we want to be part of the conference, but then our contribution, that our money haven't made the demand. What will be our outcome? Because what I observed is that when I came to China, they told me that the Liberian student union in China, they have an organization which of course headed by the government. And since I've been here, I haven't seen any impact from the Linsu government headed by the president. For me, let me be real, right? I'm not bragging about anything, but since I've been here in China, it's only 3% that I've seen or somehow implementing some activities when it comes to the Liberian student. One is roofing, 2 is abroad, 3 is Enoch. Since then, I haven't seen any other person. Now, my question here is, what if we have 50 librarians that want to attend the conference, but then they can't meet the obligation and the criteria set up by the committee. What will be their stance? I want to know.
All right. Honorable Justice. Honorable President, do you want to respond? Okay, go ahead, Honorable President.
When you say somebody don't meet up with the requirement, then that means the person not meet up with the requirement, right? We cannot just allow everybody who don't meet up with requirement to just come to conference. If you don't plan properly or you don't know management, then you will have to suffer it. If the union just open the floor and say everybody in China should just come to the conference, everybody just go and get room, whether you paying due to LSUIC, you paying due, just go and get room, then that will not be leadership or management. So we can't do that. If you don't meet a requirement, we are sorry. We hope next time you can meet a requirement. That's why you have had so much time to either pay due, register with the union, or pay a conference fees. If you say you can't do it, if you come in September and up to now you have not paid 1 RMB to LSUIC in due, then that is also not fair to LSUIC. You can bring LSUIC, though you are not a due payer, though you are not a registered member, but then you are still demanding from an organization that you are not contributing to in any way. So for those people that will not be, or that will not meet the requirement, there's nothing we can do about them. If you, maybe you are already in Jinan City, that's where the conference will be hosted. So if you can afford maybe to pay the conference fee of $250, there's also an option for you. We have no accommodation. So you can still come to the conference, but you will not sleep there, will not give you room, but you can still take part in the conference and do other things, but accommodation will not be there. You'll also be fed, but you'll not be accommodated. So there are different categories we have when it comes to the payment aspect or the whole conference as a whole. Choose the package that best suits you. If you say all of the packages we have, you still don't want it or nothing that suits you, then maybe you will have to talk with your city president or provincial coordinator to see, or you can also reach out to the conference committee and maybe put forth your proposal. But before coming, at least make sure that you are a due payer and a registered member of the union. That's very important.
Just stay home. Let's hear you play.
All right. Honorable Justice, I hope some of these things are clear. And let me just re-emphasize again. The president have said all, Honorable Justice. And to admit, the point you made that you haven't seen, first of all, this is an organization, a student-based organization that is headed by the Honorable President with leadership that is being put into place. He rightly stated that the embassy does not fund the student union. Likewise, I hear you talking about the Liberian government. No, this is a dues paid by students. Even the BB people in the student union, they even pay more money for more money than us. They make more sacrifices. There are some trips the president, the vice president, financial secretary goes on. They go on these trips and they sponsor this trip from their personal pockets. And those people are students here in China trying to make life, trying to study. So they are just trying to fill in the space as leaders. So the union is not giving them money, but they are giving more to the union, giving their finance, giving their time, providing great leaderships for us. So like you said, you just came. So I beg you, please take time to get to know more about the union and get close to the union. Then you will get to understand some of the great impact that the union is making. Again, the fees is here. You can just look at it. But the transportation, I'm sorry. And the union have actually helped us greatly because the hotel you're going to be staying in, even yourself, when you go there, you will see it. And look at these fees. Yeah, paying $250. Even the food, the president have emphasized on all of that. So we are even paying less for this conference. Some people pay more, and we are paying less, getting more. So
Honorable
yeah,
Bolo,
please. Yeah.
before we go to the next person, let me just say to Justice, those names you just mentioned, Honorable Rufin Hammond, she's the National Vice President. Enoch is the president for, I think is the president for Gina. I don't know which one of the Enoch, but we got two Enochs. And the president who brought you to China is also part of the student leadership. So if they are reaching out to you, they are reaching out to you because they are part of the student leadership, not because of anything. And in LSUIC, we reach out to students, check up on them, and look forward to them, or check on how they are doing, how they are feeling. So yeah, that's what we're doing LSUIC. And you said you've been here since September. I don't even think you filled membership form, which is also not fair. If you've been here since September and you've been talking to the national vice president, she have also been maybe reminding you, oh, fill membership form, do this to be part of the union. These are things we need to know and learn. And I think this is your first time joining the Zoom platform since you've been around. I was about to say, on what basis will you go and mobilize to students if you don't know much about the conference? So in order to mobilize to others, you need to know more about the conference. This is why we are having these conversations on Zoom. So you just don't go and tell people, because people might build their hopes high. You also don't know much about the organization. So if you come and tell me, oh, we are having conference, they will pay our way, I might be thinking, okay, what Justice tell me is true. Justice is well know of these things. If I hearing Justice speaking in terms, I might believe everything Justice say. Then I'll be sitting relaxing. I don't know I have to pay dues. I don't know I have to pay conference fees. I don't know I have to transfer my own self. So this is the reason why we host these things. You come, you ask these questions before going to the public. So that way, you also don't mislead others who also don't know or much about the organization. So I hope you learn from here today and you can take it back. If you don't have the finance to attend the conference, fine. I came to China in 2018. I never have the money to attend the conference in 2019. I stay home. 2020 was online. I attended 2021. I saved for it and I attended this conference. We are all students here. You have been here for almost a year or close to a year, and those students don't work here. We, the leaders of the organization, like the Honorable Judge said, we spend more money, personal money, and other funds. We spend more. So I hope you learn from today's session and you can take back to the people that you were telling about the conference, so that you're also enlightening them so they don't be misled. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Honorable. And Antoinette is on the line. Antoinette, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions.
Honorable.
Mr. President,
Huh?
Joe.
Don't say Antoinette, I was saying Honorable Dixon.
Honorable, sorry.
If not honorable, I will not talk.
Let me reduce my height, yeah. Let me reduce my height. Honorable Antoinette, you are wholeheartedly welcome. Let's hear from you. You're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you so much. So I wanted to know, what if I have a friend, right, and the person wants to attend the conference, and then the person is not a Liberian, right, and then the person pay all their fees that they're supposed to pay, but the person doesn't eat pepper, the person doesn't eat tteokbokki, so I don't know, the cooking committee will cook extra for that person because the person pay that money.
Good question. Honorable Kuko,
Good question.
if you are here, please expatiate.
Honorable Kuko, we listen to you. So where Honorable Kuko?
Okay, since Honorable Kuko is coming, let me just respond to that. Anto, Honorable Dixon. If the person don't eat pepper, the cooking committee, actually they're going to do all of these things. They're going to carry out something for delegates, not just for sign-ups, for delegates. And the Honorable Kuko, she have already this. She will be cooking two different soups. She's cooking tteokbokki soup. She'll cook another soup that don't get tteokbokki inside, that don't get soda inside it. And so yeah, don't worry on that. The person can come, they will eat like brain food, and get tteokbokki, and get washing my quarter. If that beans too, they will get real beans and tteokbokki or beans. I hope I answer your question, Honorable Dixon. Okay, she said, okay, okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Antoinette. Is there any questions? We here for you today, or we here. Yeah, please ask us. Yeah, please ask us. Please.
Okay, yeah, Mazia, yeah.
Yeah, please ask us. Today is the
Oh,
day.
I baby was singing that song.
Yeah, please ask us. We see a lot of people online. I can see we have 18%. We have dropped to 17. I don't know why people are dropping and coming back. The iron drop. Now we got 18%. So today is a great one. We love the interactions. And this is why the leaders are here to provide clarities attending this great conference. Honorable Antoinette, please, you're the big preso. Please bring a lot of people. Make your people to sign up for the conference. Because this conference is not going to be a small one. Yeah, it's not going to be a small
Honorable
one.
Bolo,
Yes, sir.
is there any possibility of people have been seeing this Mace LSUIC thing, on the platforms? Is there any possibility of or assurance or even certainty that we have a Mace LSUIC this year from the conference committee end?
All right. Let me just go to the flyer and explain.
I'll stop sharing your screen.
Huh?
You're showing a picture there now.
Yeah. I was going back. Okay, let me just talk about it. I just wanted to go to the flyer about the miss. Let me just try to get it and I can just share it. And then I can elaborate on that. Yeah, this year, like we said, this year is going to be a great one. And we're going to be having the first of a kind under the leadership of the Honorable President. We're going to be having Miss LSUIC. And we know the expectations are high, Miss LSUIC. And in that category, we're going to have like 4 categories. So the stage is still open. You can sign up to be a contestant. Yeah, so this is it, Miss LSUIC. We've been calling for contestants since I think at last month, we've been calling for contestants. So you register first. There are committee responsible for that, recruitment and publicity. We're gonna recruit you first. After we'll follow you to the audition committee. And after you shall have passed all of the criteria, the thing is easy. You must be a bona fide member. So which means you should be a member of LSUIC. You must be in good standing. You should pay your dues. And the last day, you should be confident, committed, and professional to represent LSUIC. So that is it. Nothing much. We are not calling for big thing. And after that, you pay your registration fees. And boom, you can start your publicity. Go back to your people, tell them I'm running. Yeah. So this coming Friday, the platform will close. So we'll be having four categories wherein it will have culture, evening dress, you'll have sportwear auditions, and then you're gonna have, I think, the professional audition, like wherein when you are studying economics, you'll be able to talk more about your career path and other stuff. So this year conference is gonna be great, and this is what we are coming up with. And if you win, I think this will be an opportunity for you if you win, because at least this will give you a bigger platform to strive on. You could try come up with your own organization or your own thing. And the Liberian students is going to be here to support you and push you in whatsoever direction. So again, we are calling on contestants for the Miss LSUIC. This is the first of a kind. If you win this competition, you're going to be the first Miss LSUIC. So that is just a brief information. And if there is any question pertaining this, you can please ask. Yeah.
Do you have anyone that has signed up so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We do currently, we do have 6 contestants.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we do have 6 contestants, and they are energetic. People are already ready. Yeah. Some people already created flyers and started posting. Some people have already started sliding in inbox, telling them they should support them. So the energy is fantastic. We love it. We love the energy. People want to be part. People want to contest. People want to be the first Miss LSUIC. And that would be one of a historic point. Honorable Adia, your hands is up. You can go ahead and ask, sir.
So, am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, let me say greetings to everyone, and I followed you. Great presentation, and welcome to all of the students who've made it a duty to at least be a part of, know about the conference. And as head of the media and public relation, I thought to weigh in at least to provide some information relative to that. So again, welcome to China 2026, especially those members who are not very aware. So as the head of the media team, we have a couple of programs we are hoping to roll out on that day. And I want to use the opportunity to emphasize on it. Again, we are looking forward to having some great red carpet event. So we are calling on members to make sure that you get prepared for some great red carpet events. And then such event will include that we have some social hours, talking, having some basic interview. So we can promise you that we're going to have a lot more when it comes to interaction, media engagement, and then we promise that you will have some very beautiful photo being documented. So come out, bring your friend, encourage somebody to come for the conference, and then the media team. And a couple of days ago, we've been posting flyers, recruiting members on the media team. So if you know you have the skills of social interaction with people, you have the skills of good public speaking, and you feel that you can contribute a lot more to the media team, we are asking you to kindly join us, reach out to us, and then any suggestion, recommendation you think that you have, or just any support you think you can bring to the media team, we look forward to that, so as we can make this historic, and then we look forward to that. And then feel free to ask any question with respect to how do you think the media team, how do you think a photo will be done, how can you get your photo, just general question if you have with respect to the media team. So without much ado, we look forward to question and answers.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Abdel. So you can please ask us, or we are here. Yeah. Honorable Antoinette, who's coming for your city, please? If you have any questions for the media team, please go ahead. We are here, and if you have any questions pertaining to Miss LSUIC, anything, any information you would love to get, please go ahead and ask us. We are here. All right. No question. People are not asking. I see in the comment section. Antoinette is speaking about 360 for the camera. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, you know. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. Let's bring our entire cities for the conference. It's gonna be a great one. So if there is no questions, then yeah, go ahead.
Special shout out to Antoinette. She has been very supportive. Honorable Antoinette, she said, Honorable must be mentioned.
Before we hold you into content, please.
Yeah, Honorable, special shout out to Honorable Antoinette. She has been very supportive. And like you said, the 360 is gonna be live and direct. The money finance will be also said.